Welcome back to the 20-Minute Gamer Channel Marines. I'm your host, Nick, and we're back with some more Aliens Dark Descent content. Now, just a couple of hours ago, Focus Entertainment dropped another trailer, and this one is storyline based. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I'll have a link in the description, but we're going to kind of piece together some of the storyline elements that are in this trailer and what I think is going to happen. If you're looking for some theory crafting and just kind of having some fun with all the content they're giving us, please stick around. I don't think you're going to want to miss this. I think I've got this story licked. I think I know what happens. So we're going to go ahead and kind of go through this, and yeah, I'm just kind of rolling with this in real time. So please bear with me. All right, so here's my theory, okay? Stay with me. The USS Otago arrives in orbit around Planet Lethe, right? We're here. We just show up. This is going to be in the opening sentence. Well, I guess I don't know it's going to be, right? I'm assuming that the USS Otago arrives. This is kind of going to be the opening. Oh, hey, the ship is here. Let's wake everybody up. The floor is cold, Sarge. What do you want me to do? Get your slippers for you? Like, I'm pretty sure like we're going to have a fun little situation like that, okay? So the USS Otago arrives. Marines are dispatched, right? They're going to be dispatched to go ahead and see what is going on. All right, so en route to them coming in, the Cheyenne is going to crash, right? We know that there's a Cheyenne because it's now in this trailer. I mean, we kind of knew that there was a small one in some of the other trailers, but now we actually know they are still using the Cheyenne. It may be a little updated, but that is what it is. So my theory then is the Cheyenne is coming in to investigate. The Cheyenne crashes somehow, some way, okay? Once that happens, the tutorial happens, and you kick the dust off. The tutorial happens, and you wind up getting picked up, and things aren't adding up, right? Something is wrong. Things aren't adding up in regards to what's going on, right? Now, past that point, we're gonna have a few, missions happen. A couple storyline elements are gonna start to pick up that unfolds what's going on. That's gonna lead us into the plot twist. All right, here's what I think the plot twist is gonna be. Weyland has used this colony to make brainwashed, hive mind controlled soldiers. That's who I think these guys are. I think these guys are hive mind brainwashed soldiers, right? I think that's why they look like the psychos from Borderlands, and they have the X-Men Havoc chest pieces. All right, I'm pretty sure these guys are zombies. They're basically heavily modified. The aliens are walking right by them, and I believe that chest piece that he's wearing almost has something like, it almost has like like it's a hollow piece, like it almost has like a hollow piece that allows the queen to hive mind control them. I'm not sure, but I am positive that maybe this is going to be some early implementation of Gideon in Alien Resurrection trying to train the Xenos in that movie, right? I wonder if this is going to be some early implementation, some attempt to bridge the gap between Xenos and Terra, or humans, right? Now, something else that I picked up, right, was along this line here. Hang on. This, all right? We officially have two ships, all right? We officially have two ships. One is the Baldwin and one is the USS Otago, all right? In the first trailer, we see a ship streaking across the sky. I wonder if this is the Baldwin. Also, she's wearing an Imperial outfit. So I wonder if it has something to do with this part of the gameplay trailer they released on the 25th. I mean, here she says, I had to do it, or something of that degree, right? What is it that she says here? Hang on a minute. It had to be done. It had to be done. Did you hear that? It had to be done. What had to be done? So she must find out. I mean, this is definitely late game, right? So like, this is late game story. So that must happen directly after this scene. There's something here that she's doing and it's going to cause an explosion, right? Like that just makes sense. So we can maybe all agree on that. She's going to blow up the Baldrin because of something that they found, which they talk about then in this storyline trailer, right?
What the hell was aboard the Bensonville?
What are you talking about? What
the hell was aboard the Bensonville?
What the hell was aboard the Benson built? I don't know. Maybe that's a type of car. I don't know. Now I'm just being facetious. So this guy is going to be Gittiman from Alien Resurrections. This doctor, he is somebody in this storyline, and this looks like a Marine. This looks like someone that they've captured, right? And the reason I think that is because there are things about the cinematic here. The mouth is moving, right? I think that they're interrogating this person, whoever they are. I think they're interrogating them, or they're starting this process, and I don't know, maybe it's painful or they're trying to extract information, but the mouth is moving specific enough at the top there that I don't think this is just happenstance. I believe that he is actually starting to integrate or try and merge the hive mind into people, which leads me then to this image, which is a different person, okay? This little skull cap, I think this goes over their dome, and I think that this is a part of the brainwashing. I think they're like scrambling their brain in this machine, forcing them to basically be wiped and accept the telepathic command of the Queen. I think it's also important to notice how disheveled and how degraded this environment is. This is clearly a forgotten time. I think this doctor has maybe also gone mad. Maybe they've even tried to stop him. Maybe they tried to stop this guy and he went fucking bonkers, right? This dude went straight off the rails. And that's why it's a really degraded thing. He's killed everybody or only kept a few people, or maybe it's like some weird like farm where he has a couple colony workers that are loyal to him and they help keep everything running. But the degraded nature of everything, I think this is a forgotten planet, a forgotten project. Weyland is sending you here because they need to find out what happened to this dude, right? Man, that's good. I should become a detective. I should seriously become a detective. I don't know, maybe not. Also, this girl, this doesn't look like the commander that we follow here. This woman does not look like her, okay? I believe this is the daughter that he mentions in the trailer back here. Where was it? It was over here. It's right here, this part here.
Where's my daughter? I can't tell you. Where is she?
I think that his daughter was on this planet. Maybe he even volunteered to be on this trip. He wanted to be on this deployment because he knew that his daughter was here and he hasn't heard from her. Right? And then that leads us to this part where he's found her. He's found her and he's like escorting her out, right? So he's trying to get his daughter out alive. I'm not so sure the lieutenant makes it. Like I as someone important to the storyline here is they are not going to live. I think it's also interesting to note at this point as well, this is also something that I found really, really interesting, was whatever this ship is, it's not a Cheyenne. It looks a little bit different. It has some of the same framework, but it's getting shot at. Did you all catch that as well?
She is our pretty.
I'll run by that a little bit more slowly. You can see rounds are shooting at it or shooting from behind it. Because the round, they look like they're passing, you know, it looks like a cutlass from Star Citizen. But it looks like that Baldwin and the Otago are right there. So I think it's fair to assume that we're going to have missions on this mining platform or control platform. We're also going to have missions on the ground as well. But this is interesting. I don't know what to make of this. Who are they running to? Who are they charging? Right? Who are they charging, and what is shooting at them? I think it's also important to notate this alien's wicked smooth slide into first base. Safe, right? There's a situation here that I wonder if it's going to be a flashback. I wonder if this is going to be a flashback. She's way too cool, calm, and collected, as well as everyone else. There's something about this scene that feels more like a flashback and less like, oh, you know who that is? Bro, I think that's his daughter. That's the lieutenant's daughter. I wonder if, because that is not the major. That's not the lead female. I think this is his daughter again. So is it a flashback for her, or maybe she's telling a story? They find her and they're like, what happened? Oh, well, shit went off the farm. Everything like went nuts. And I was just trying to get away and, whatever. I mean, it looks like she kind of picks up pace toward the end there, but, someone's shooting in the background there. That's interesting, man. I wonder if it's a flashback for her when she's talking about what happened. This is also interesting, yeah. She turns around, right? She's not looking too hot. She turns around, there's an alien in the distance creeping towards them. The LT engages, all right? He's got 85 rounds left. You catch that? He engages, and then the door closes. I wonder if they left her or if they save her. I wonder if they save her because she finds something out. All right. She finds out some detail. Maybe this is after her meeting with the Weyland executive. She finds something out and they're coming for her, right? And they barely get to her. They save her though. This is also really, really nice. I want to know what this is for. This fisheye lens tells me this is an alien following her, or maybe it's not. It could be a view from a friendly that she's like, hey, follow me. We're going to go do this. Right. And they're like, yeah, I'm on it. And then it like zooms in on that person and you are now looking at her through their eyes and you realize, oh shit, like this dude's in on it or this chick is in on it. Right. All right, so that's a large part of what I feel I've kind of cobbled together. So just to kind of pull everything into a one cohesive story, okay, we're going to get called to Lethe because of a disconnect in communication. They haven't heard from anything. We're going to pull up. The Cheyenne is going to come in for a landing. Marines are going to go ahead and drop and do their thing. Cheyenne's going to crash. That's going to lead us into the tutorial. After the tutorial, there's going to be a few gaps, few missions that build up to this synopsis of Weyland-Yutani has been using human beings. They've been using Homo sapiens for a sort of mind wipe so that the queens could control them, and maybe in a sort of insurgency. Maybe someone is trying to create an insurgency within Weyland-Yutani, or it's all part of them trying to breed their perfect soldier. They talk about that all the time. How do we get these aliens to be the perfect soldiers? Well, maybe this was the first step. This is the first step to them trying to get perfect soldiers, okay? So they put this Havoc chest piece on them. They wipe their mind. They put these gels in them, and these guys are hive mind controlled, right, by the queen. But it's not supposed to be happening anymore. They've got this really old, bonkers, crazy dude, right? This guy who's just like nuts as all get out, and he's working out of a facility that they're not even funding anymore. So they're trying to get the research back from him, but he won't let them have it. So you're going to have to wind up killing him and a whole bunch of other people. But I don't know, man. I think I think that's kind of where we're going. I think this is a pre-story to their attempt to train aliens from Alien Resurrection. So let me know what you think. I know it was a lot and I know it was kind of jumbled. I was just kind of collecting everything. I wanted to do everything in real time. It just made it a lot easier than just trying to edit individual solid pieces into one story. Okay. So thanks for bearing with me. Drop some comments down below, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. We'll see you on the next one, Marines. Stay frosty. Nick out.